Someone asked me at the end of last class, I'm stuck thinking about recursion using the stack model. How should I really be thinking about recursion? Can you make a video about this? So here we are. I'll keep this short and to the point. Here I have a simple function, factorial. It is indeed recursive because of this recursive call. If someone asks you, or if you're trying to write down, what does this do? If you're thinking about recursion in terms of the stack, you'll use words like eventually, or over and over again, or until it reaches the base case. But if you want to answer this question in the simplest and clearest way possible, you need to look at the postcondition. This sounds really obvious, and maybe in some sense it is, but this is the key to thinking about recursion properly. So here in this example, what does the call fact of n-1 actually return? You don't need to do any thinking to answer that question. All you need to do is look at the postcondition and tell me, oh, it returns n-1 factorial. If you have a recursive call, I don't need to know any details about what goes on inside that recursive call. All I need to know is, up here you're checking that the precondition holds and that it's on a smaller input. And from these two things, you can tell me that it terminates and that the postcondition holds. That is, you can tell me what it does, what it returns, without actually telling me what happens inside the recursive call. I don't care, and if you want to think about recursion properly, you shouldn't care either. There's a difference between describing what a function does and how it does it. The how is through analyzing the code that's in front of you. But the what is based only on the specifications, the pre and post conditions. By the way, this entire video applies not just to recursive calls, but really to all function calls. If you see any function call, recursive or otherwise, in the code that you're trying to analyze, you don't need to say how it does what it does. All you need to be able to do is tell the reader exactly what it does. And that's based on the post condition, not based on the code. Moral of the story, I'll repeat myself one more time. Post condition is the answer to what does this do, period. Thanks for watching and have a great day.